Well, it's that sad time of year again. Well, I say it's that sad time of year again, but everything's still in bloom out here. It hasn't really got that cold yet. We've still got all the roses. Look at these absolutely beautiful roses still in bloom, and they're still blooming everywhere, and there's still colour right the way around the garden. So we know it's coming. We know winter's coming. We've got 18 degrees on the forecast next week, but then the week after we got forecast snow. So it is going to drop all of a sudden at some point. So it's time to start getting winterized. So as you can see around us, fountains all covered up, all the benches, tables and chairs are everything away, just so they don't get wrecked with the winter and the cold and the wet and the ice and the snow. So that's out here prepped, but there's so much going on today. It's really exciting time, and it is so exciting when we're at this point because we've got loads of people here. I think right now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's 7 of us bopping about. So it's nice, and there's just work going on everywhere. Hence the reason why I'm in the garden doing this chat, because it's just too noisy everywhere else and I can't tell you what we're actually going to be doing because there's so much going on. So first off, we've got Paddy here. Now Paddy's here to get the windows glazed. They're not going in today. He glazes them, seals them, ready to be put in. So in a couple of days time we will have 2 more new windows in the grand salon, and that'll just leave 2 more left. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have them before Christmas, and that'll be us fully double glazed and we'll all be happy and cozy. Paula, Pete are here as well. So Paula's going to be helping with the painting, and Pete's just helping with the general groundworks. He's amazing with that sort of stuff. He just pops about, does all the little jobs that we generally just don't have time for. And Paula's going to be in the grand salon helping Terry with the cove and getting all that sorted. We know she's the paint specialist, so she's getting on with that. I'm going to be looking at a couple of jobs, so I'm going to be looking at getting all the accessories spray painted for the window. They've only just come, otherwise we would have had it done already, but we need to get the accessories spray painted, ready to go on the window for the handles and the locks and everything on the windows. And on top of that, we've got lots of colours. There's loads of colours arrived. So we've got all the colours of the rainbow in all our paints right now. So we've got reds, we've got blues, we've got greens, we've got golds. So they're all going everywhere, and there's going to be a couple of rooms getting worked on at the same time, which again, it's so exciting to see paint and colour and it coming back from what it was. You know, we know that it gets really bad. It looks really bad when we're taking ceilings down, running electrics and having to put it all back up, then plaster it and then sand it. Everything just looks horrific, but we're getting to the stage where we're bringing it back again now. So it's starting to come to what it's going to be when we're finally done. And then Tracy's doing a secret project today. Bet you can't guess where it is, but for now, I'm going to go and do some work. Now, you all know we absolutely love it when there's so many people here and so much going on. It's not just that there's people here and there's so much going on, it just gives us such a boost because it's loads of jobs. So instead of 1 or 2 jobs being ticked off a day, it ends up being 5 or 6, and it feels like we're racing forward, and we always are racing forward. Well, you guys think we are, but we really do race forward when there's so many of us getting on with so many of these good jobs. Now, how many of you guessed it? That she'd be up there on the awnings. She couldn't resist. She wanted to get them done. She wanted to get all the rust off them and ready so that we can start prepping them as well, because there's still a lot of work that's got to go into this. It's not just going to be grinding them down, it's going to be treating them, welding them. There's going to be a lot of work have to be done to get them ready. Now, we've only got what, 8 weeks and they're going to be done. So they have to be ground, welded, tret, and they'll have to be sanded down, and then we'll have to paint them as well, and that'll be 4 or 5 coats per time, because we'll put a protection layer on and then we'll put the normal layers on, so it'll be loads. The colours in the salon are looking out of this world now. I know some of you are unsure because it's only bit parts. Now, we know it's only bit parts, and that is our tease for you, because we know how good it's going to look when it all comes together. So Terry's got his beautiful gold lines starting to go on, and they really do draw that stunning green, and it is really the right colour. And we're glad that we've waited as long as we have. Terry's glad in particular that he's waited as long as he has to get the absolute perfect colour. We didn't rush it, we did take our time, and it's good. I've got colour in the billiard room as well, so to see that blue one, it's such a rich colour, and I love the richness of the colours that we're choosing. And it'll be the same in the grand salon, be the same in the billiard room. Dining room, not sure yet. We haven't fully decided on exactly what's going to be going on there, but Paddy's doing well with the windows, getting there. So we've got the first couple done. We'll get the next couple done, and we'll get all the handles and the tringles and everything painted and sprayed and ready for him to do the last set. And a couple of days we'll have double glazing, so still loads to do. Let's get back to work.
you know, we went to Paris for our trim and we went to Samuel and Son and got some amazing ideas there, which was this blue one. Now, absolutely beautiful, but I don't really fancy paying 14 grand for some tassel trim, which is just extortionate. So we went shopping and we have found this one. Now this was more of what I was looking, as beautiful as this is, I think this is nicer for the style of the room that we're going with, isn't it?
Yeah, it's more in keeping with, and the colours match a lot better as well.
Yeah, so this is our little fabric swatch that we've got, and this is the sample of the trim for the curtains. Now, absolutely love that. It's all embroidered as well. It's going to be nice to have a full border on the curtains. Now the question is, do we have just the border or do we put some trim on as well? Now, it won't be exactly like this one, if I can find the end. This is just to give you an idea, which I quite like it. Mum was a bit and ahhing with it. So we need to see what you think. I think having the tassel trim on as well. What do you think?
I like it. It's nice.
Gives it like that regal empire feeling, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks really rich.
Yeah, having it like that.
And the colours go really well together as well, because you've got the gold from the tassel in the actual fabric, but then you've even got the grey from the fabric of the curtains into
that as
trim
well.
as well. So it pulls all three work well together. But how do you feel about it?
I like it. I really like it. We've got a smaller trim there, which I think is just a bit.
Just gets lost in it, doesn't it? Because the design's so detailed in the actual.
Yeah, and I think for the room we need something a bit more substantial, and this is a very sort of yellow gold, which I don't really want. I don't know, it quite works actually.
It does. It actually looks really nice.
Yeah. I haven't actually tried it.
You're talking yourself into it or out of it here.
Well, I didn't actually try it, to be honest.
If that was a bit longer,
yeah,
them tassels were a bit longer, it'd probably go really well.
And probably a different colour, maybe a softer gold.
Just to go more in keeping with the actual trim.
Yeah.
If you look right now, this and this is majorly different.
Yeah.
So it stands out. But if you got something that was closer to the actual trim that you're looking at.
Yeah, that's really nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it works really well.
So let us know what you think and see which one, and if you like the trim or not, because this is going to be what we're going to be doing for all of the curtains. Now we're going to be having 12 curtains in here, which are going to be just under 3.5 meters long.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a lot of fabric, a lot of trim,
and a lot of tassels. Your poor mum.
I know, bless her.
like that. It's completely transformed the room, and it really has transformed the room. Your eyes are literally drawn up to it now. And I know that's only because it's the only colour that we've got in here right now, but it has made such a difference. And who would have thought a few months ago, even a few weeks ago, the state that this covering is in, it's unbelievable now that we have actual beautiful covering, and we are so glad that we made the decision to keep it. I think it's been a labour of love for Terry and Tracy for the last few weeks, and it has really been so difficult, but they've worked so hard just to be able to preserve this. And 3-4 weeks later, and we've got this beautiful covering now. Everywhere you look around the room, it looks different depending on where the light hits it, and that's the beauty of this room. Because there is 6 windows, light comes in from all over the place, and it has the gold onto it has really toned the green down. And again, this isn't done. Don't judge it yet, because there's still all the mouldings to go in place. So there'll be 2 sets of mouldings going into the moulding, into the coving itself. And then don't forget, underneath, we're going to have that beautiful trim right the way around just to finish it off. Now, it is grandiose, it is regal, but it's exactly what it's meant to be. This is exactly the era that we're aiming for. It is a complete shift from anything else really that we've done in the Chateau, but it needed it. This is a room that every single person that visits the Chateau is going to see. And you want a Chateau salon, a grand salon in a Chateau, to be a beautiful space and a place that they can all enjoy. And it won't only be guests that get to see this room and use this room. It'll be people that maybe will have events on of an evening, and there'll be people come use this room. We'll have drinks, we'll have cocktail parties, and everyone will get to see this room. So we want it to be something that's beautiful, that's eye-catching, that's not boring. We could have gone cream. We could have gone cream and boring, and that would have just been playing it so safe. And at the end of the day, we have a Chateau, and it is a beautiful Chateau, and it's only fair to do it justice, and I think that's exactly what we're doing with these rooms now. So still lots to do, so we better get on. Well, it's always my happy place when I get to play with my toys and have things going on, and this has become our little production line in here right now. So remember, we always had our little 3D print, and we did so much with it. You remember that we did the wood room mouldings with it, we did the blue room mouldings with it, and it's been amazing, and it has been spectacular. And then we even printed off our beautiful little, what is he, a griffin? Little griffin, and that came out of this one, and this is, look at the size of this. Now, because it's been so good and so useful, we got the bigger version. So we've got the H2S from Bambu Lab now as well. Now this is some piece of kit. This is the Pro version, and the difference it's made to our operation and what we've been able to do. We've got stuff being printed off round the clock on both printers right now, so we can really start ploughing on, because again, we want to get this room decorated, we want to get the grand salon done, and this is going to be the perfect way to do it. So I don't know how much of these years I've seen yet, but we've started creating some swags. Now, it was just going to be this moulding that was going to be on the coven. However, we've decided to add some more details. Now, This is just one of the ones that's come off, and again, absolutely beautiful, and just give a little bit of elegance just for the era that it's been designed to. Now, in gold, it looks better, and again, lots of you will be thinking this is gold overload, it's too much. This room can take it. It's a grand salon in a chateau. It can take this amount of gold, and with the amount of detail and work that's going to be going into the rest of the room, you're just going to have to trust us with the fact that this is going to work. Now, although we've got these mouldings, it's not enough. We've decided there's going to be more in between it as well now. In the Napoleonic era, the Renaissance era, they love the eagles and the griffins and this sort of stuff. So what we've started doing now is printing off beautiful eagles that are going to go. So as this gets placed, so I'll put it down, it'll be upside down for you, but you'll get the gist. As these are on the coven, these will be placed in between. And we've even been clever. Some heads are turned one way, some heads are turned the other. So they'll be looking at each other and looking around the room. But the Bambu Lab, I genuinely can't recommend them enough. If you know anyone that's creative, if you know anyone that's in business that makes things, these things are literally working around the clock now. This one, when we changed to the eagles from the coven, it had been running for 645 hours straight, non-stop. But you have to put that into context as well. 645 hours, 28 days, not a single error, not a single problem with where it's printed, absolutely nothing. The only thing that we've had to do in between that is change the spools. So please check out the link in the description. Bambu Lab have been superb with us, and you know us, we won't recommend something if we didn't like it or we wouldn't use it. Now these are being used 24/7, even to the point at which we get up in the middle of the night. Now these have been upstairs on the 3rd floor with us. We brought them down here right now, but they've been up on the 3rd floor. And as me and Terry pass in the middle of the night, if we see one of them's done, we take it off, put it back on. So they have literally been working around the clock. So please check out the link. They are amazing. I can't recommend them highly enough, but loads to do now. I'm going to go and crack on. And just like that, the room's transformed and it does look incredible. Now, we took a lot of time in deciding the green or choosing the green or finding the green, and it's got to a point where it looks incredible on, and with the gold, how it highlights it and how it looks, it really sits nice and it really does differentiate it all. It's not perfect. The carving isn't perfect, but that's why we kept it. We wanted the originality of it, and seeing it like this, it really is incredible. And I can't wait for the mouldings to go on now. Now, the gold that we've used is different to the mouldings. And again, that was classic to what they used to use in this Napoleonic era. They didn't use all the same gold. It wasn't always the same colours. The gold was different and things were accented differently, and we're going to do exactly the same. So we're going to be using a different gold for all the mouldings that we use and all the mouldings that we're producing, just to give it that difference and the depth in it as well. So it's getting there, slowly but surely, and I know it's piecework right now that you guys are seeing, and it will be worth it in the long run. We're working on 2 massive rooms right now, so we're working in here and we're working next door in the billiard as well. So there's still a lot to do and it's a long way to go. We've got the 2 new windows coming, which will be in the next few days as well, which will be them 2 windows, which again will make a massive difference in here. And then after that, there's only them 2 windows left. The reason we've left it that way is because that doesn't get the weather. That gets the weather, that gets the weather. This isn't too bad, and we've still got the shutters on that side as well, which you can't see right now, but we left the shutters on for that reason. So if we are delayed and it doesn't get put in time, it's not too much of a tragedy. But slowly but surely getting there. So I hope you're enjoying all of this. We're loving where we're at now. Seeing the colours go back on the walls and seeing everything come back to life again is exactly where we want to be. So if you've enjoyed today's video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you got the bell clicked for notifications. And we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
If you'd like to be part of our journey and help restore the chateau, then please join us on Patreon, where you'll be part of our journey, receive a piece of the history, and get exclusive videos.